Oh, wow. The hardcore mill. That's kind of scary. I never really thought about how this deck does against hardcore mill. It's a little worrisome, to be honest. Because we're going to be slow, which means he may get to claim the battlefield. Like, we really need our battlefield, I think, or we could be in big trouble. We're not really going to need dug-ins. Isolation might be good. Don't need deflect. Holocron's just always good. Like, name a time when Holocron's not good. I guess I'll keep isolation. You know what? We don't need isolation. We need damage. So we want logistics. We want lightsabers. We basically want to be able to just get piles of money and damage. The problem with getting piles of money is it's pretty hard, actually, with that lineup. They've got 3 dice that each have a disrupt side, so the piles of money has to be something like resolving the money after they've already triggered the battlefield. But we really want the battlefield here. Do we get it? 2, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. That's unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate, sir. Darn it. As far as shields, they don't really matter. So I'll just divvy them up like that, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I've got best defense, so they matter from that perspective. But I really don't think he's trying to kill us. I just don't think that's the goal of that deck. Let's see. What did he roll? Shield. Let's get rid of isolation. Okay. I don't even know how to play this. This is madness. Holocron, I guess. Oh, we are so dead. I don't see how we win this one. If we roll really lucky, we'll be okay. But I feel like I'm going to have to roll pretty darn lucky to win this thing. Because if I can get a bunch of damage on these troopers instead of a bunch of blanks early, and then actually kill Jabba right away, it won't matter that he's milled me, a couple extra with that battlefield. Boom's life. What's happening, man? Playing any Legends still? Let's see. Do you think that your eyes can deceive you will be enough to push the Qui-Gon deck into? Yes, I do. The Qui-Gon deck is pretty much already there. The more I play the Qui-Gon deck, the more impressed by it I am. And I just feel like it's only going to get better. Oh, I'm in such a weird spot here. What do I do, guys? I think I still flip into the Force training. As much as I'd like the money here. Yeah, I think I do. I run the risk of losing the Holocron, but I think I'm okay with that. Okay. So that's 4 damage. Which isn't the worst. Unless he has a removal. There goes our beloved Holocron. Boo! Hiss! So he could play Feel Your Anger, which would kind of blow. And the odds are really high that we roll a blank with the trooper. So I'm actually really thinking about this. Do I just flip one of these to the 2? I think I do. And force him to use removal. So that he can't anger as well as he would like. I could have just logistics that. But I think I want to be able to have several focuses to do stuff. The nice thing is, there's a chance he won't mill me this turn because he'll keep leaving back removal options. I don't know that that'll definitely happen, but it's certainly a possibility. And we're going for Jabba, in case we weren't clear on that one. We want to go for Jabba because I feel like he is way all in on trying to mill us out. So if he's all in on trying to mill, then we need to kill Jabba. Jabba's the huge mill threat. Okay, well, what does this mean? Okay, so we'll just hit him for 2. We're playing this a little bit slow, but with this focus. If he has anything, he has to just kind of sit here and wait. If he wants to disrupt it. He may actually claim, which would be bizarre. So will he anger here? I hope he does. If he angers here, that would be great. Okay, he didn't. So let's flip, do the 2 to him. Hopefully he's able to see how that works. And good he is. All right, it's top 2, right? Oops. Yeah. So we lost No Mercy and Force Throw. We've lost some good cards. But we have done 4 to Job already, which, you know, that's not that bad. He hasn't milled too much. How did we get under? I'm kind of confused. How did we get more than 5 cards there? Did I screw up and draw extra? What? What is happening? What did I draw with? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. Oh, duh. The command center. I was like, wait, what is happening here? All right, I've lost my mind. That's what's happening here. My mistake. Okay, so this is kind of a crossroads moment. We're going to go ahead and do this. So I've got anger in case he gets wrecked on his roll. But if he rolls any sort of means of milling me, immediately Kylo Saber is going down. And it's going down right now either way. So Cannon Fodder goes away. Pay 3. Oh, I highlighted them, but they didn't go. For a Kylo Saber. So Dooku is a badass. Like I don't think Jabba lives very long with Dooku looking like this. And I can also put a Force training down if I wanted. That's interesting. Do I think 2 times Duggan is bad in a 3-man team? No, I don't. I think what some people fall into the trap of is, I got a 3-man team. I have to activate them all. No, you don't. You absolutely don't. If your goal is to make Dooku an unkillable beast, which is the goal of this deck, the troopers are there to basically be cannon fodder. Clever. If they're there to be cannon fodder, then it makes no difference if you don't activate one to get 3 shields, right? So it's not as flexible. It's not like you can just draw it and be like, yes, I have the battlefield every turn. Boom. But certainly later game, once they're dying and it's just Dooku, it's really not a problem at all to make sure you have the battlefield. So I think there's multiple ways to look at a card like that. Like defensive position is a little different because to make defensive position really hum, you need to be able to have the battlefield more regularly. Otherwise, it becomes super situational. I just feel like Duggan's awesome. Like Duggan's always good. Turn 1 is great. Turn 2 is great. Turn 10 is great. It's always great. So that's sort of my opinion. Why would he not re-roll that? It's so weird. Okay, well that'll help him, unless he dies. Unless of course he dies immediately, then it won't help him. Let's kill Jabba by the end of next turn. That's the goal. Make that holocron. Oh, that's actually Vader's holocron. My mistake. All right, we're definitely re-rolling if given the opportunity. The shield is not that great on Kylo Saber. And the odds are very high that he has something good saved back. That's an amazing card for him, actually. We're going to fix this discard pile before it drives me insane. I don't mind if it's not stacked right, but when it's shaking, I can't do that. I can't do the shaking discard pile. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and discard Duggan, which, like I said, I don't think shields are valuable in this particular matchup. He's going to mill me, or he is not going to mill me. Come on, Tech. What are you doing to me? There's some matchups where you just need a pile of damage. Like, you just do. You just do. And this is one of those, and it is not coming to fruition. Like, that could have been a really big roll there. He's going to mill us anyway. Oh, he's not. Okay. He can't find the side. So if he's going to mill us anyway, I'm going to toss this in. re-roll these 3 yet again. Go for the big damage. That's not terrible, actually. It's not amazing, but it's still showing 4, especially with the trooper as well. And you're noticing I'm not rolling this trooper because if I roll him, cool. If I don't, that's fine. I can be okay with not rolling the trooper this turn. Like, that's not the end of the world for me. It'd be great to roll him, but I don't need to. If it means I don't have to get milled for 2, then awesome. Leia Bar is a blast to play, winning or not. Just pumps out a bunch of damage. Yeah, I mean, it's a good deck. Don't get me wrong. Leia Akbar is a good deck. What I was simply saying is that I don't think it is the best deck because of the limitations of melee. But if you're in a ranged environment, it's insane. But if you're playing Vader Raider every game and they're killing Leia on turn 2, turn 3, I don't think Akbar is good enough to just hang around and win. One more time. Ah, boo. And the claim. Okay. Claim? Claim? Okay. I don't feel like he's milling us fast enough. Especially if he hits. If this is 2 damage, he's in trouble. Wow, 1 damage. So close. Alright, so we'll hit him for 3 more, and he's almost dead. What, do we got him at 10 already? If he does not get the mill off this turn, he dies. There's no way he wins. If he does get a couple, like if he gets 4 mill off, then he could be okay. Alright, and we got a saber, but no money. But a flank. Ooh, interesting. Interesting stuff here. And a rifle. And, oh my god, it'd be so amazing if he activates Vader, and then we deflect the Force throw onto Jabba to kill Jabba, taking away his Force throw and his Jabba. But he's much smarter than that. He knows, gotta roll Jabba first. Jabba could die at any moment to anything. But we have a flank, so. Oh, super solid roll. What's so amazing about that roll is he can just focus the other one into the removal. So, I mean, if I don't play flank here, I lose my entire hand. So, the other play would be to overwrite Force training with a lightsaber because it's that good. But I don't think I will. I think the play here is to give up the whole hand and to just stick a rifle down and say, okay, here's more damage. Like, I've got more and more and more damage. Yes, you're getting rid of the cards on my deck, and that's awful for me. But I'm threatening piles of damage. How are you going to deal with piles of damage? That's your question. That's the question you face. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Here's the reason. If he plays anger... it's so hard. Okay, we're going to do him first. The problem is if he plays anger, this is more dice. But on the other side, it's more sides where I could roll blanks or need money. Oh, that's so beautiful. 2 different ways to kill Jabba. No anger. He can't isolate. He could shock one of the 2, but Jabba still dies. And he can't focus because that's pointless. So it's either control one of those dice or just roll Vader and say I lose. I think I win here. I'll be shocked if I lose. Love that there are still new decks being discovered. Interesting to see how this one turns out. Me too. Have I tried Jango Kylo yet? No. I've theory crafted it myself and basically came to the conclusion that you have to have such mixed damage, and I don't love Kylo, that I'm unconvinced that it would be great. Alright, so we'll dug in there. I love how I just get to do both specials. That's insane. What do I even want as the other thing? I mean, nothing? I want nothing, I guess. And then I'll take the money. And then I'll do that one. This is crazy. So, he's in trouble. He's in big trouble. I could still even flank something if I needed to. Like, if he re-rolls and the force throw hits, I could just flank it. I'm at 11, so I don't think I run out of cards before I kill Vader. I only need to hit Vader for 11. I'm going to hit him. I could hit him for a lot here. Like, I could potentially hit him for 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got about 2 more turns left in this game. Ooh, a disarm there. That's really interesting that he discards the disarm there. All right, that's definitely not what he wanted to see. So let's do this. You know what? No. Even if he has anger and we get blown out, we get blown out. The reason we're not going to is we're going to use the flank to reroll. We could do so much damage here and just basically win if we do piles of damage. So we're gonna play around doing piles of damage. Yes. Oh, okay. I was like, what is he doing? He's got ace in the hole. So we're not going to walk into ace in the hole. We're going to leave this flank back. So we're going to go like this. We're going to do that. And he's going to have to earn the ace in the hole because we're going to be able to flank it. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. This is called next level playing. This is next level playing, people. When you can read what they're doing and play around it 100%, that's next level playing. Boop. Smart play on his part would have been to take the resource first. That would have been next level playing, but then I could have just gotten the resource. But I played completely around that, and that was his win condition. Now he's dead. He's like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I had it! And you didn't have it, sir. I love when strategy can be a huge part of this game, because it feels like there's times where it's just not, and it's very frustrating. You're like, I played right, and they just had some monster roll. That felt like a very strategic play. I was happy. Both of us had a strategy going. So that was good. You're starting to warm up to mixed damage. I built it melee focus with no plus range size. So okay, so that I'm fine with. Sticky, whatever your name is. I'm okay with that approach. What I don't like is mixed damage where you're like, I'm gonna play jetpacks and I'm gonna play Kylo sabers. That's the kind of stuff. Those are the decks I don't like. All right, that's okay. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Either way, even with a resource. Oh, snake eyes. Oh, well. I still think we're fine. He has to somehow mill 9 cards. We don't have to get rid of a single card. And we just crush him with damage. And we're fine. Here it is. Here's the cheeky endless ranks. Oh, I so want to pull this off. Where I have, like, Dooku with 2 sabers and Kylo saber. Right before they kill Dooku, endless ranks back a trooper. The 2 sabers go over, and they just are sadder than sad can be. Okay, so I think the right play here was probably just to roll out first. I know I always struggle with that one as well. Like, what is the right spot? What's the right ordering? But I think you have to roll out there first, that you at least have a force throw out, unless he has an answer. If he has an answer, then it's fine. But if he doesn't, like if he doesn't have an answer, he just lost a lot of, like, he basically lost the game by not rolling out that force throw first. Like, being able to throw that 3 back would have been huge. If he had hit, of course. He could miss. All right, Kylo Saber's going to go away no matter what. The beauty is if he hits them both, I have the best defense. Oh my goodness, that would be the meanest thing ever. All right, he hit them both. Well, good for me. I don't really care. I'll just ignore them. Do 4, and then I can turn around and best defense. All right, so we're almost there. Only 3 more. Oh, he is going to do them. That's a really weird choice to me. Who's the damage going to? I'm guessing Kylo. Or, I mean, Dooku. I would send it to Dooku. 'Cause it's really a question of, can I afford to discard. Not really is the answer. I really can't. I mean, I could, but I don't think it's worth it. Like to stop 2 damage. All right, so I guess he's not doing the other one. I'm tempted to just claim here. I'm going to. Let's claim. It might look kind of weird, but being able to get out in front of the 2 force throws with a loaded up Dooku seems really good. Takes away most of his outs. It's not like he can do that much here. He hits the nuts and he gets like 4 damage. That's not that bad. I can be okay with that. I'm okay with that as well. Okay. So there we go. And that's one of the spots where you're seeing where you don't always roll out your characters. I lost a lot of damage there. I mean, that's the potential to just kill Vader. But I wanted to take a safer approach that basically says, I need blanks for him to feel your anger, or there's not a lot he can do. What is this? Huh. I've never seen anyone actually play that. I mean, it worked, right? That's kind of an interesting card, actually, to play with Stormtroopers. I don't think this is enough. A Mind Probe could be interesting. Yeah, I'm really glad though that I got out in front of all this madness. That could have been kind of scary. Okay, that's kind of a cool idea. I mean, if he picks up 2 shields here also, then that's pretty solid. Is that 1 shield side? Yeah, I think he takes that. Yep. So what's he at? 10. So he basically has 5 health. I could kill him with a single roll from Dooku, and I could play a Mind Probe, but I'm not going to. We're just going to roll and try to kill him. And again, oh, what? No, it went the other way. You're kidding me. That's too bad. Because now an isolation just wrecks me. And almost certainly he's got it, right? Like, it'd be pretty crazy for him not to have an isolation here. We're getting really late. Alright, so he's got more shields. Well, let's make him burn the isolate. I know he's got it, but he'll burn it, and then we'll see what our options are. If he doesn't have it, we just win. Oh my goodness. Oh, right, what am I talking about? You can just blanket with that. That was foolish. Sometimes that happens when I'm streaming. I just forget basic things like, oh, right, you could do that. Okay, since he doesn't have a force throw showing, let's get these guys out. He could anger me. He almost certainly will. Oh, geez. So he has to anger that 2 die, or he doesn't actually lose from that. It's just really uncomfortable. But I could have a deflect also though, or he could just reroll. Cool. That tells me he's got nothing. He's got nothing. He's just boned. It's kind of tempting to play deflect there. That's a 3, huh? I think we're fine with that. We'll just hit him for 4. So he's at 12 now? Is that right? Looks that way. So 1 damage kills him. And he's not going to resolve that ranged. I think he's going to resolve the Vader. If he's smart, he rerolls here, because he has to get out ahead of my dice. If he doesn't roll some specials, he just loses to all kinds of stuff. Like if I reroll and hit, then he loses. So he needs to reroll now and get those specials going, I think. Stop giving me more decks to steal. Steal away, Deceptical. Steal away. You need to pick one up. Pick one already and stick to it. I feel the same way, Jay. It's really... Okay, good. I'm really happy that he made the right play there. Especially since I get to kill him with a deflect anyway. Alright. So that's it. We got there. We beat Vader, Jabba, but To be honest, I don't feel like that was a good test for us. Like, that feels like a matchup we should win with 3 reasonable damage dealing characters. But it was still, the deck's 2-0 now. It's looking good. Like, it plays exactly how I wanted it to play. So basically, my thought was this: when you play Kylo Dooku, sometimes they go for Dooku and kill him early, like if they get a big burst, and then you're left with Kylo and you're like, that's not great. Whereas with Dooku Stormtroopers, it's really hard to go for Dooku first. If they get a big burst, let's say they do 7 on Dooku turn 1, you're kind of happy. Between cannon fighters and best defense, it's very hard to finish off Dooku. So you're usually going to get into an endgame where you have a loaded up Dooku. And I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's really where I want to go with this. You feel like with Akbar Finn, you get to limit the luck factor in your rolls thanks to having 2 Akbar dice plus promotion. This deck has an advantage over Lair Akbar. Yeah, I don't know. I disagree. I feel like It's a Trap is a little bit worse then because of Finn. And to me, It's a Trap is like half that deck. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it's a weird problem, Jay, where if you import your deck and then you like slide a card in from these bags, they're not the same background color. You've been having some success with Elea Finn. Yeah, I feel like all those decks are the same deck. Like, you're just describing the same deck. It's a Trap deck that wants to all in on the focus and win that way. And I agree. They're all very good. They're all very good. I just don't think, for me personally, I like them because I feel like they struggle against a very obvious deck in, I don't know what this bag is. We'll smooth it over. I think it's his deck. In Vader Raider. Like, Vader Raider is a legit deck. It might win Worlds. And I just feel like it doesn't really care that much about those types of decks. And if you get lucky early, then that's a different story, right? If you get to go turn 1 Baby Blaster and another Blaster, turn 2 roll out Leia, get a focus, roll out Akbar, get a double focus, and then all in and just kill Vader, then yeah, no, I agree. Like, that's amazing. But you're hoping for a lot of things to go your way. You're hoping that your opponent, well, actually, you really need to hit and run into the all in, because if you don't hit and run into all in, which is another level of luck there, you're assuming your opponent is not smart enough to know what you're doing, right? As soon as your opponent sees a focus die, they have to remove it. Like, that's how you beat those decks, right? You do not let all in beat you when you have an out. Sometimes it just beats you because it's a good deck, right? But where that deck really shines is against lesser skilled players who you get extra wins, right? You just get the extra win against the guy who just says, oh, yeah, it's just a single Leia focus. That's fine. And then you go single Leia focus. You go all in, single Leia focus into double focus onto Akbar, focus 2 guns. You already have a gun showing, and boom, there's 8. Like, those are really strong plays. And I think that deck has a lot of upside. Like, I think it's a very good deck. I just think it's a little vulnerable. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't think it's a good deck. All right, but we do need an opponent. So anyone who is interested in playing, let me know. Let's see. I'm going to put a little call out there. Let's see if any of my friends are online right now. I mean, it's in the middle of the day. Shockingly, some people have to work in the middle of the day. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Yeah, okay. I don't see anyone around. We're gonna have to wait patiently or impatiently for someone to wander in. Beating Vader Raider, it's more important to get your defense cards. See, again, I already talked about this. I feel like there's a lot going on there then, right? Like, if you're gonna rely on defensive position, you have to get the battlefield faster than Vader Raider, which is not easy. You have to have Vader hit the money die, the money roll immediately, right? It can't be a 2 and a blank. He has to hit both of the big dice immediately. I just feel like things have to go your way. And it's totally fair to say, well, dude, like there's bad matchups for all decks and good matchups, and that's true. I just feel like Django is going away a little bit. Oh, right, we might need to. So I don't know. If Django becomes the meta again, then it's fine. Like then it's golden. I think. I actually think Leia Akbar or something like that could potentially win Worlds if Django is the meta. I'm just not at all convinced he's going to be the meta. Oh, is this Qui-Gon? I mean Poe. Yep. Here we go. We got this deck. To me, this is the deck with the highest ceiling in the game. I for a week decided that this was going to be my deck that I was going to play. Period. And then I had some realizations about the deck that have sort of driven me away. And the realizations were the removal in that deck is so spotty and situational, and it can be played around, that it was very tough. But, I mean, when all things go well, holy mackerel, it's tough to beat. All right, so we're going to keep our Holocron, of course. I'm going to toss the rifle. Flank is a super interesting card to keep or toss. We certainly don't need both of these sabers. I'm going to toss that one. Kylo Saber is just so good. And we're going to toss that. This might be a colossal blunder. If he rolls out a special there, then we might be real sad that we didn't keep that. Oh, we got the dug in. That's kind of interesting. We're going to be picking our... I think we're going to be picking our battlefield. All right, did I win it? Oh my goodness, I won it. Okay, so here's the question. Which way do I go? I don't actually know the answer to this, so let's think about it. I have in hand Holocron and Saber, which would both be awesome with a special. And if I give him his battlefield, he's going to be inclined to do things like claim crazy early in his turn, giving me like this unhindered ability to do insane things to him. But we're going to take my battlefield. Like, having said all of that, I mean, giving a Poe deck that battlefield is basically saying, let's see what you got, man. And I'm not that risky. Like, I'm not that risky. Problem is I probably don't get to play Dug in this turn, which makes me sad. I think we're just going to enrage. And do I ping? You know what? I think I need all these. All right, we're gonna discard the isolation. I don't know. That was an iffy one. I don't know about this whole. I still might have to play Dug in depending on this roll here. Yeah. I think the Saber comes out next turn. There's a chance we don't get Dug in again for a while. I mean, the battlefield for a while. So we're just gonna take it and say, okay, let's see you kill Dooku now. Now, if this is a big if, but if he hits the discard side on Rey and uses it, which I didn't even consider, holy mackerel, that would be a problem. I didn't even consider that. If we lose the Saber, I'd be really pissed. So, from that perspective, that might have actually been a big blunder. I wasn't. It's one of the problems with streaming is sometimes I don't consider enough plays ahead. But if he hits that, I'll be really sad. Okay, he did not. We haven't even rolled a guy yet. This is madness. It's kind of weird. Okay, never mind. All right, this is also changes thing. For a second there, I was like, maybe we need to rush so that he can't hit the battlefield and do his 3 for free. Oh, there we go. That's why I rolled him first. I'm going to roll both of these first to see if I get to play the Saber this turn. He has to go to our Trooper, right? So this was exactly what we wanted him to do. By putting the 3 shields on Dooku, we've basically said, Dude, let's be real. Let's be real. Are you going to do 13 damage to Dooku? You're not. Let's be honest here. Just try to kill the troopers. And this is going to leave us with just giant Dooku. Oh, Seal, I'm so happy that worked out. So happy that worked out. That would have been so sad. All right. Now it's time for Dooku. He does not have a melee showing. Whenever you're playing against this deck, there's two cards you need to be playing around. Force Misdirect and Defensive Position. So he does not have a melee showing, so we're safe there. Okay, so he's taking the battlefield. Just push it off to the side. Move that one down. So we could get a resource. A resource would be really big. Resource! Heyo! And we'll do 4 to Poe. You gotta kill Poe. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I still think that was incorrect to put the shields on her if he was able to put them on Poe. I actually have to look. I've never actually read that card. Yeah, okay, I thought you could. Yeah, I think he should have put that on Poe. But I don't know. Maybe he has different plans. All right, No Mercy. That's a good No Mercy. You don't usually see No Mercies that good with this deck. But having said that, you know, I'd kind of rather just put a Force Training out. Maybe overwrite it with a Saber. Maybe play a Logistics. Play a Feel Your Anger would be nice. That feels like a decent spot for Anger. I don't really want to get blitzed down, especially not by a Mind Probe. Make him have to work a little bit more. So the card I'm really fearing here. That might have been a mistake, because I was able to get out ahead of the Force Misdirect there. What? He's playing Survival Gear? What the hell is happening? What? What is this deck? I don't know. Yeah, so he's got Force Misdirect online. Yeah, that didn't work that great. He's threatening a lot of damage right now. I think I'm going to roll the Trooper here while he has no resources to be able to deflect in case he decides to try to kill him. If he decides to go for Dooku, it's not so bad. All right, we're going to roll this. Okay, that's not bad. 2 damage from the troopers, I'll take it. I wouldn't have minded a resource just to be able to go Logistics into Lightsaber. That would have also been great. What? He doesn't have a gun. Oh, damn. Okay. Now he's got guns. All right, well, we're going to do this. Whoop. I'm not sure why I was playing around a Force Misdirect when you had no money. I got a little foolish there. All right, so how much did he do? 3? Okay, so he'll be dead now in a second. I'm fine with that. That's the funny thing, and that's kind of a, okay. I mean, I'd rather he didn't die, but if you could tell me I would have Dooku die or a Stormtrooper, that's why the troopers are there. Woo, baby. That is how you roll dice. Right there is how you roll dice. What? Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? So he's going to get that. Such a funny question. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to maybe lose that. I'm going to pay the 1 also. Since I'll be getting money back here. I'm either going to get 1 or 2, depending on what happens. Okay, cool. Boom! Ah, you kidding. Alright, let's Logistics this. Ooh, hit her. It's the special. It's amazing. Come on, +3. Okay. Why not? Why not do it again? Oh my goodness. This happened to me in real life. My opponent inspected my die. He was like, alright, dude. I don't know what's going on, But, you know, that's not right. And I'd like to see that die. And to be honest, I could not fault the guy. I was like, yeah, no, I would want to see that die too. We're going to overwrite this, actually. I would have definitely asked to see that die. When someone hits it, and it wasn't even the first time, I'd already hit it twice in a row earlier. And so it was looking really suspect. It was like, yeah, no, I agree. That die does seem like there's something wrong with it. All right. But Gambler, I did not say it's only in it's a trap deck. I said it's also the all in and the focus stuff, and opponents can play around that. Let's see. All right. Oh, that's not good. I think we flanked that die. Whoop. Poor Poe. He hasn't gotten to do anything this game. Was that 2? Yep. All right. Well, Stormtrooper's not doing well. We could still no mercy for 2 if need be. Let's go ahead and roll out before the misdirect. He could still defensive position us, which you know is coming. We haven't seen one yet. If he doesn't have to, something's wrong with him, and he's going to play it right here. This is a really great spot for it. If he doesn't play it here, then he just doesn't have it, and he loses Poe. So that would be unfortunate for him. I mean, he hasn't gotten very deep in the deck for being as late as we are. Oh wow, he didn't have anything. Poor guy. That was kind of rough. That was a pretty sick blowout because I also am going to get the battlefield now, which is really bad for him. Yep. So we'll just do. He needs 4. So we'll go. Oh, didn't work out quite right. To do 5 to him. I thought that was a 3. And then we'll do 1 to Ray. And we'll claim, and he'll be kind of wrecked. I assume he kills Stormtrooper momentarily. I'm kind of tempted to discard the logistics so I can no mercy and kill Ray and hold on to the Kylo Saber. I think I'm going to do that because I'm going to get out ahead of him. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. It lets us be able to roll him because he's going to do stuff. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty spicy. Okay. All right, we weren't going to get away with that one. We could try to bluff that we have some removal here, and I think we do. There's no real reason not to. If he just passes, okay, awesome. Don't kill the Stormtrooper. That would be kind of crazy town. So he's going to do something. Yeah, that's too bad. It went from 2 to 6. That is impressive. All right. I'm going to pass again. I mean, this is kind of an interesting spot for him. Like, does he just not? Does he just claim? Because that way he gets out in front, and when he draws his defensive positions and his dug-ins, he's fine? No, he does not. No, I'm going to claim. So the real question I have is, what do I do with that Kylo Saber? Do I keep it or toss it in hopes of doing some cool stuff? All right, so he gets 2 damage here as max. Take your pick. Which way do you want your 2 damage? Oh, actually, you can make it 3. Okay, instead he wants the shields. I think the shields is a mistake because of the Kylo Saber. I think probably damage was the right way to go. I can't discard because I already have the 3. All right, so logistics will go away. Keeping the other ones. Oh, that's such a big no mercy. I don't know, though. Like, I have a Force throw in my hand. But again, this is that whole idea of getting out ahead of your opponent when they have things they can do against you. First of all, he's got misdirect. Second of all, he could just Force throw, roll, hit the special, and put me in a bind, and then I can just roll garbage. That's cool. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. I should roll garbage for you. I'm the best. All right, so this is going to be a Force throw. Yeah. Oh, it's a mind probe. Jeez, that's way scary. Ooh, if a mind probe hits here, that's kind of scary stuff. Obviously, I'll play a card or discard for a reroll, but still, 4 is pretty rough. 3's not bad, but he doesn't have the resource yet. All right, so he can't get, hopefully he can't get that many resources. Let's go ahead and discard this to do a big reroll. See if we can just smoke him. Ugh, you're kidding me. I do have an endless ranks coming, so that those $2 look promising. And he's got defensive, mind or force misdirect. I don't know. Do I roll into the force misdirect? Or do I just take the $2 and be happy about that? That's a hard one. I'm gonna start here. Play the force throw. I mean, that's a pretty good looking hand, or a good looking Dooku. If I wasn't rolling so terribly, that rate would be about dead. I rolled fine earlier. I mean, on this turn, I should clarify that. Okay. Well, now I think I should reroll. We'll just reroll them all because the special on the saber would be great. Okay, I'll take it. Misdirect's really good for him, but that would be his last one, so that wouldn't be as scary. Okay, so that's not that great. I'll discard that and then take 1, and then I'll do that. Oh, okay. That might be wrong, because that would be a very clever misdirect play. To wait until I do that, hoping I hit the damage, and then misdirecting. That would be the really smart next level play. Luckily, he didn't have that play. He's just doing 1. Okay. I'll take it on the shield. And do I lose the no mercy? 3, 4 I'm doing. He's going to be first player. Yes. It's just too much damage that's going to be bursting around here. I feel like I need a way around it. You know what? I'm going to claim and just do 3. I think that's the smarter way to do it. This means I'm still getting ahead of him. I can't get misdirected. I can't get bursted down at all. I think this is the right play. Man, he does have a lot of shields. I got to admit that one. All right. Well, endless ranks yet? We're getting there. Ooh, dug in. Oh, that feels so good right here. Holy cow. All right, let's roll some specials. Let's roll a couple specials, you know. Come on, die. Okay, that's not a damage. Come on, Dooku. Roll me some specials. Don't. What is with you? What is with you, Dooku? Dooku's like, all right. Really, let's be real. This wasn't fair. We need to give this person a chance. If I roll good off the jump every time, it'll just be a blowout. And no one wants that. No, Dooku. We do want that, you fool. That's rough. Okay. That's not the worst, I guess. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I think we reroll first. And we'll reroll with... Actually, no. I'll just deflect. Boop. That deflect works pretty well. Take off the shields. If I reroll big, we can win. Yeah, I love seeing that go away. That's so frustrating when you have defensive position and nothing to do with it. So annoying. All right, well, we get wrecked there, but that's not so bad because we can go dug in. We get rid of a card and get the shield, so now it just pulls off our shields. And that's a really frustrating moment for him. It's like, boy, I had him. I think you take the money here if you have the misdirect. He doesn't have, there you go. If you have the misdirect, you take the money. If you don't have it, then you just do that. Okay. Okay, do that. Reroll with cannon fodder, I guess. And we're doing them all. Come on, baby. 7 damage. Show it to me. That's not 7 damage, but that's not bad. That's 5. That's almost. That's almost there. And we'll just discard both. Whoop, no damage. Dooku is busted. Let's do... which way do I do this? You know what? Reroll might have been better, but I think this is fine. Yeah, reroll probably would have been better. I got too excited about Dooku. Which way do I go here? Let's start here. Just do 2. We'll see what he does. I shouldn't have started there. What if he does defensive stance? That was really stupid. I'm not playing very smart here. I'll be very sad if he just goes defensive stance. I'll do 1. Please don't do defensive stance and make me look like a darn fool. Okay. Willpower's good. Okay, I'll do that. What? Okay. Comlink. There you go. That works. Boom. That's not great for me. Then he gets to claim 2. Well done, sir. Well done. Really was a mistake to get rid of that 1 damage. That was a foolish play. Lost out on a potential reroll. There it is. There's endless ranks. And we're 1 away from it. So if we get to ranks, I think we win. Especially with that other saber that we can overwrite. I mean, that'd be pretty amazing. Oh, okay. Alright. So that's pretty good for him. He's got a lot of opportunities here. We've only seen 1 defensive position. We've only seen 1 misdirect. We've only seen 1 field medic and 1 willpower. It's kind of scary, and he gets to zap me for 5, so that's not bad. Let's get rid of that, and then take 4. We could lose this thing. We could actually lose this game before we get off the ranks. That would be so sad. Kind of just want $1. Kind of just want $1 here. Please give me $1. I thought that was $1 for a second. It's just a helmet. This is a terrible roll. Ugh. So if he's smart, what he will do is let me flip something with that focus. Is this a +3 or +2? If that was a +2, it wouldn't work, because then I could just focus that die. Okay, so he's gonna do it now. I'm not sure if that's right. I think he should have waited. Focus to get a resource, maybe? That's gonna look so funny if I do that. He's gonna be like, what is this guy doing? I think I need to. Let's do that. Let's focus for a resource and look like we're just crazy town. Boom! Resource. What? What is this person doing? Why would they get a resource here? They are an idiot. True. True that I am an idiot. What I would love to do here is just claim. And in fact, no, I can't. A mind probe would beat me. If I just claimed and he rerolled the mind probe, I would lose. So what I have to do is this, which I don't want to do. Get the resource. Probably let him roll out first. Really frustrating, but I don't see how I had a choice there. It would, I mean, I could have been fine, but it was a 1/3 shot that I just lose the game. Oh, Oh, no. No. No! I forgot he could do that. Oh, shit. Oh, Nelly. Wrecked. All right, I probably lose now. I mean, he'll have to get kind of unlucky. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was the worst. Did I have a way around that? My way around that would have just been to do damage, I think. All right, well, best defense is kind of pointless now. Yay, I'll do a damage. That feels really bad. Ugh. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, we don't want to discard since we only have 4. Look at all this money we have. No. Oh, I definitely telegraphed it, but there was nothing that would have been different about that, right? Like, he's still gonna do that. Ah, man. Yeah, that didn't go well. Well, that worked out really well. It was about... Oh, he did roll 3 discards, though, against the dude who's got nothing left in his deck. I mean, if he just takes my cards here, that's bad. That's bad news for me. Because now I only have 1 card even to keep myself alive. Like, I might just die here. And he claimed... I have to see what he has. Oh, he's got misdirect for sure, right? So he's got... Both positions are gone, but he's got a misdirect and he has a willpower. So this is dicey. No, I rolled all damage. Shoot, I needed specials. Oh, here comes the misdirect. Here it is. Here it is, everybody. The misdirect. Thinking. That's even worse. That means he has a comlink also. So he has a comlink plus a misdirect. So what he wants to do is go comlink. Although it's really rough if he comlinks. I think he needs to misdirect here. But we'll see what he does. Oh boy. This is an interesting end. He's played both field medics. He has 1 willpower left. Oh, I got it! Woo! What? Oh, yeah, because of the 2 3s. Whew! That was a close one. Holy mackerel. If he rolls differently there, I lose easily. So while I had all those unlucky rolls there for that stretch, he had to have an epically unlucky roll on the last one. And he did. Got there!